Hello, hello, this is Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts. Hello, new subscribers. Good to see you here. And hello, all my regular subscribers. It's good to see you back. So, I've been working on our bee journal. And we did this page last time. Well, did we do that one or this one over here? One of these we did last time. So this is this one, and then a tag up here. And then this one opens like this. It has two little tags in here. And we have one up here. A lot of nice little journaling spots in there. So that is really neat. And today we are going to work on this one. Now this page here, I didn't have another one that blended really well, so I covered the back of this one because it was more in this theme, which is totally different than this theme. Excuse me. And so I covered that, and I'm going to put this one in here, like that. And today we are going to work on the one that goes in this signature. So what we have here is just a little journaling card here and another one here. Because these are a single signature journals, I wanted to give them as much writing space as possible. Now I don't have the journals completely filled yet with paper. One thing I really liked about this was letting this jar overlap so that this has to slide under it. I really thought that was kind of neat. So, anyway, I know it's simple, but it's just fun things. This here is a burlap paper that I have, and I just used it to cut some, whatever you call those, tabs, and I glued them on. I didn't sew these. I did sew these pages on here. And today we are going to work in this journal, and we're going to put it, I believe, right here. So it's going to go somewhere in here. I have sewn this journal card and this one, and these will go in here. I have this, which we're going to glue onto here. And then I have this glued down to the burlap paper, and it's going to go down here. And then we have a few little pieces that I need to still ink up and apply. And then we'll decide if we want to put tabs on these too at all. So a very simple page. These here are little envelopes from that the Genealogical Society was getting rid of. They were just going to throw them away, and I asked if I could have them, and so anyway, I was able to obtain those, and I'm putting them to good use. No sense in throwing them away. They're for microfiche. So anyway, we're going to be using that envelope here, which is what I used in the other signature. Okay, so let's start with this. We're going to need to put this down. So let's move this out of the way just a little bit. And then, let's see. Glue. It's on the wrong side of me. Usually my glue is up there. I have myself mixed up. Who knew she mixed herself up with somebody else? Oh, no. So, how is everybody? I hope you're all staying well. Oh, my goodness. I'll tell you, whoever thought that we would have to live through a pandemic, that we would have to be a part of one. I never dreamed, you know, with the advanced medicine and stuff we have, that we would ever have to sustain such havoc on our bodies as so many of us have. And, you know, and people that have whizzed through, I mean, even my husband, he whizzed right through. A couple days, boom, he was done. No more COVID for that guy. But, I mean, he hung on to a residual cough. And so with that, you know, it's kind of gone away, and then it comes back, and it worries me, you know, because we're over 60. He's, you know, he's getting up there too. He's getting close to 70 now. Oh my gosh, it's just incredible. And so I'm going to apply this one here, but I'm a little concerned about that one hanging over because I think it could be a problem with that little tiny handle. So I might have to tuck it under. To apply the jar right to here. So it wouldn't hang over like the other one. But we do have this, and it could hang over just like that. So let's do that. This is just a little honeycomb guy. It's a little honeycomb guy. I've probably told you this before, but my brother and his son raise bees. They're bee raisers, beekeepers. It's pretty cool. He has some really neat hives, bee, whatever they are. I don't know what you call them when they're bee boxes. Bee boxes, I guess. Not like an ABC box or anything like that. Right inside the box, the letter A. No, nothing like that. No, they have, my brother made some really cool bee boxes. And I took the grandkids up one time to look at them, and he had these really cool places where you could pull it open, you could see the bees in there, and oh, the grandkids still remember that. It was like a thrill for them. It's a thrill for me. I love to go up and see his bees. So really they don't bother you too much as long as you know, don't disrupt them. So, you know, I wouldn't disrupt a bee no matter what. If I do, I sure don't mean to. I disrupted bees one time in the yard when I was pulling weeds. And it was an underground wasp nest. It wasn't underground, actually. It was kind of, it went down into an old railroad tie. And, oh boy, did I ever get stung up. Freaked me out. And then one year our dog got into some bees. Oh, poor thing. She was out in the front yard yesterday, and she could hear the bees in the rhododendron bush, and oh, she just freaked out. She was like, "Let me inside. I want to go inside. Let me in now. I want to go see my daddy." Okay, you can go in. But yeah, she did not like it at all. Okay, so there's that part. So let's pull our page over. I know we're covering things up, but I think it looks kind of good with the flowers here. And we're going to raise it up here a little bit because we want to get this in. Plus, this distributes weight throughout the book, because you know I make fat books. Oh, sorry, fluffy books. I make fluffy books. She makes a very mighty fine fluffy book. Boy, it's warm in here today. It's supposed to start raining this evening. It's been nice. We've had, you know, up in the 70s kind of days. It's been really, really pleasant. Not looking forward to summer, but I do like it when it's, you know, nice weather. I love it in the 70s. I just think the 70s is a good temp. It could be that way all year for me. I would miss the rain. So we'd have to still have 70s and rain. Because I love to listen to the rain, don't you? It sounds so beautiful. Okay, now I didn't leave any underneath spots for this because it already has 2. And I think that's enough for this. So let's go ahead and apply this. I got fuzzies on my fingers. I'll show you what this looks like in just a second. Okay. Let's put this right about here. Ugh. This glue is sticky stuff. Okay, hey, that looks good. Okay, so I have a B card here, journal card, and have a journal card here. So, should we put tabs on these or not? And should they be the same kind of tabs? Or should they be something else, like, I don't know, honeycomb shape? Too big, I know. Would have to be bent. That won't work. Oh, it could be this. This would make a nice one. Right here. Oh, I like it. I think I like that, you guys. See, it was this little piece that came in the kit. And if I just fold it over and cut it into shape, I think that would make a very nice tab. Nothing says they have to be the same. They are different journals. As far as I know, you know, I mean, at last moment, I certainly could. You know I could. Combine the two together and make a nice fluffy journal. But right now I'm planning on 2 signatures. And let's see, does that need something else in it? Something to fluff out there? Ooh, I think we're going to put that one there so we don't cover up that poor bee. But do we want to put a dangle on there or anything? I don't think so. I don't think so, no. And then we have this one. And it is just slightly different. So it could go on that one. Let's fold it first. Then we'll cut the shape into it. Okay. I'm going to use my long scissors here. Okay. There we go. Okay, and we'll put this one right here. The others, I left them uneven. I mean, we could do that here. This one could be up there. And this one could be down there. Or they could both be right here. Don't know. Let's put this one on first. Because we kind of know what we want to happen with this one. One thing I'm thinking about, though, is does it need something else? with that tab. I guess not. Kind of feel like it does, but really I think it's because I tried to simplify stuff a little bit for making my journals, and so that I wouldn't have hour-long videos, so that I could plan on making several a day and get out several videos each week. Okay, so I'm going to put that right there. I sewed around these. Oh boy, I did a bad job. I mean, look at, I had to go around twice because I got all wonky over here and down here. I was like, oh my gosh, where did you learn to sew, girl? And I think we'll put this one right here. So it'll look like 2 jars of honey in a row. Or we could put it like that. I'm going to put it up there. Up, down, around, around, around. Of course, you know, just as soon as I tell you my videos are going to be a lot shorter, I'm going to make a long one. I'm going to take up some time. But, yeah. Yeah, I'd like to keep them under 45 minutes. But, you know, sometimes that's impossible when you're really into making the journal and getting things finished up. It's really hard to stick to a certain schedule. So, you know, I definitely won't be sticking to a certain schedule. You know what? My honeycomb, I forgot to make it stick out. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. So there we are. We need one more thing on here, and that is a bee. Now, this is kind of a giant bee. I don't think I have any more tiny ones. I'd have to look through the paper pack and see if there's a tiny one, or maybe an Edith Holden journal, book. Not a journal, but a book. I think an Edith Holden page would be great in here. So I think I'm going to put this like right here, between these two. So I wonder if I should put a little thing under it right there. Or perhaps I should just put it here. It's kind of like a really giant bee. The American Beekeeper. Yeah. Maybe we'll put it right on here. Too close to the butterfly. That freaks the butterfly out. I know it. I know it does. I think I like it between. So what I need is a little something under there, like this. And it'll have to go through like right there. Yeah, that'll help. So from that wing to that wing, it's about like that, I guess. Okay, that'll work. Need to get my other glue working again. And I do have some other bee stuff that we can use too. I just remembered it thinking about this here. I just stuck my gluey fingers on the front of the bee. Okay, so that should glue down his legs and his wings and his antenna, or antennae, whichever it is. Okay, perfect. So there we go. Our second page decoration for this signature. And so let's put it back in here. Going to go right here. Then I will have to cut some of these pages off, so this here may actually stick out, but I might have to push it back up to here or something and move this one down. Could do that. That would do it. Let's see. Because as the pages get ready to get further into the signature, then they get closer to the edge. Okay. So there's that. Okay, so this one actually, I need to come back here a little bit. Right about here. Yeah, that would work. Okay. So there we are. Thanks for joining me today, and I will be back with you tomorrow or the next day to work on our next piece. And we'll see what we can come up with. I know we'll come up with something. Don't you think so? Yeah, we will. Trying to be getting some ideas and keeping it easy. And I'm having a little hard time with the bee journal. It's a little... I thought it would be right in my element. But... I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's because I've been sick. I don't know. But I'll get it figured out. But anyway, it's progressing along. It's taken me a lot to build up my mojo, but maybe because I don't have all my supplies over here that I bought to do the bee journals with. Because I have some stamps and some glass beads and stuff. Oh, I was going to show you. Don't let me forget. Now, I don't have a marking on this, but I can show you what it looks like. I believe I got it at Hobby Lobby or Joann's. But it just came like this. Just this little, what is it, 5x7? 4x6? Something like that. There we go. 7 1/4 by 4 1/2. 4 1/2 by 7 1/2. 7 1/4. Yeah. 4 1/2, 7 1/4. And it's just paper backed burlap. Or whatever, jute, whatever you want to call it. But I don't have any markings on it. But it was, I believe, Hobby Lobby where I bought it. So, I'm making myself use it. I am. So anyway, that is what I have for today, and I will gather up the rest of my bee supplies, and I'll be back with you tomorrow. So see you then. Don't forget, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Give Ange a thumbs up. Okay, enough music. That deserves a thumbs up. Anyway, I'll talk to you soon. See you tomorrow. Bye.